Hello everyone, my name is Sri Prasad Pise, a first year student of Master's Program in International Finance and Economics by University of Macerata, year 2020-21. This is a project report on investment analysis of the company named PharmaNutra. Before starting this project, I would like to thank everyone, especially the professor of investment analysis and the university for giving me this opportunity to present this report. Let's start with the project report. In this project report, we are going to see from the background till dividend policy of the company named PharmaNutra. The background. PharmaNutra SPA is a public limited company started by two brothers, namely Andrea Lacorte and Roberto Lacorte, in 2003. Currently, the company is located at Pisa, Italy. There are group of companies wherein PharmaNutra is a holding company which is holding 100% direct control of two companies. The two subsidiaries are Alesco SRL and Junia Pharma SRL, which you can see in this diagram. On 18 July 2017, the company got admitted for trading on AIM Italia, that's Alternative Capital Market. For more information about the company, one can visit the company's website www.pharmanutra.it. Moving forward with business description, as the name itself suggests, the company is into the healthcare sector, especially dealing into the development of innovative technologies combined with launch of new products. As I said, the company is into the healthcare industry. The core business of the company is development of nutraceutical supplements and medical devices. Some of the products, the images of the products you can see in these slides. These are the main products of the company. So how company does the business? The company sells its product to sales representative as well as wholesaler to pharmacies and parapharmacies in Italy. Though the company has started in 2003, international expansion began in the year 2014, and now it has been covering various countries of the continents Europe, Asia, America and Africa. The company is now having 35 key partners for marketing and selling company's products. The recent development about the business is that the Pfizer Consumer Healthcare Italy SRL, a leader company in research, production and commercialization of the medical products, has invested in innovative sucrosobial magnesium developed by PharmaNutra. That's happened in April 2020. In November 2020, the American Patent and Trademark Office, also known as USPTO, has granted a registration to two flagship brand of PharmaNutra, namely Cetilar and Cider Ale. In other words, this is an opening gates to the company for US market. Corporate governance and remuneration policy. The Italian corporate governance has changed its approach from voluntary to compliance and from compliance to explain approach. In line with the corporate governance code, PharmaNutra company has adopted legislative decree 231/2001 with intention to give shape to its own organization, management and control model. The principle of Italian corporate governance code as per Italian corporate governance code. The first one is the role of the board of directors. Article 1 of the corporate governance code 2018 deals with the roles of director. That includes The regular intervals, evaluation of adequacy of organizational, administrative, accounting structure of the company, disclosure of offices of directors, and evaluation of general performance of the company, etc. The board of directors of the PharmaNutra has central role in a corporate organization. It is empowered with most extensive power for the ordinary and extraordinary administration of the company. The second is composition of the board of directors. The current board of directors of the PharmaNutra is comprised of executive, non-executive, whole-time, independent and women directors. The current structure of the board of directors, as you can see in this slide. The curriculum vitae, the brief profile of these board members, you can get it on the company's website. The current board of directors period is for 3 fiscal year, that is till approval of the financial statement for the fiscal year 2022. Independent directors, as we have seen in the earlier slide, that the composition of board of directors of PharmaNutra comprising whole-time directors, independent directors, executive directors, non-executive directors. Out of 7 board of members, there are 3 directors, those are independent: Alessandro Calzolari, Marida Zaffaroni and Giovanna Zanotti. Recently, shareholders in their meeting dated 13th October 2020 has appointed Alessandro Calzolari as a lead independent director. Internal committees. As per Article 4 of the Code, the board of directors should have various committees. Company, through its meeting of the board of directors dated 30th October 2020, has incorporated various internal committees. Those are Remuneration and Appointment Committee, then Control and Risk Committee, and Related Parties Committee. Appointment of directors. Article 5 of the Corporate Governance Code deals with the appointment of director, which specifically provides for establishment of committee of members to propose candidate for appointment to the position of the director. Recently, PharmaNutra company has established Remuneration and Appointment Committee by the Board of Directors through their meeting 30th October 2020 with Zanotti as a president of this committee. So, further, for appointment to the position of the director, the appointment committee will propose the candidature to the board of directors. Then board will approve this. Then remuneration of directors. As we have discussed, that company has established Remuneration and Appointment Committee with Ms. Zanotti as a president of the committee. Then from proposal from the committee, the board of directors will form the remuneration policy for the directors and key management personnel in line with the Article 6 of the Corporate Governance Code 2018. Internal control and risk management system. As we know, the control system is one of the critical issue of listed company governance. The principle related to internal control and risk management system of Corporate Governance Code itself suggests that listed companies shall adopt internal control and risk management system consisting of policies, procedure, organizational structure aimed at identifying, measuring, managing and monitoring the main risk. The company has established the Control and Risk Committee, which consists of all independent directors as per the principles. Ms. Alessandro Calzoli, a member of Control and Risk Committee of the PharmaNutra company, who is having experience in accounting and finance, which is the principle of corporate governance code. In light of the rationalization of internal control system, the company has accessed the opportunity to interesting board of statutory auditors with duties pertaining to surveillance body pursuant to legislative degree. Also, the board of director in its meeting dated 30th October 2020 has appointed Mr. Roberto Lacorte as the director in charge of internal control and risk management system. Further, it has also appointed the outsider as a head of internal audit. Statutory auditors, shareholders of the PharmaNutra company in their meeting held on 15th April 2019 has appointed board of statutory auditors for a period of 3 years. Also, they have appointed BDO Italia SPA as an auditor of the company for a period of 9 years, that is from 2019 to 2027. The current composition of board of statutory auditors of PharmaNutra is given here, which consists of chairman, statutory auditors and statutory auditor and alternate auditors. Relations with the shareholders. As per the code, the board of directors shall take initiative to promote maximum participation of shareholders and easier exercise of shareholders' right. PharmaNutra company is conducting general meeting of the shareholders once in a year, and various proposals in form of agenda items are being kept before the meeting for the approvals. Some of the agenda items which were approved by the shareholder in a recent general meeting are approval of yearly financial statement, declaration of dividend, and appointment of board of directors and fixing the remuneration. A 2-tier and 1-tier system. The company has accepted 2-tier system, as there are board of directors and board of the statutory auditors. Remuneration policy. Though company's shares recently got admitted for trading in the year 2017, company as such do not have any remuneration policy, but the company do have remuneration and appointment committee which has been formed in a board meeting dated 13th October 2020. So after proposal from this committee, the board of director will formulate the remuneration policy. The recent update on corporate governance code 2020. The final version of corporate governance code has been approved on January 31st 2020 with its implementation due from January 2021. Till January 2021, the current corporate governance code of 2080 will enforce. The main 4 drivers of 2020 code are long-term sustainability, engagement, proportionality and simplification. The focus of Italian listed companies are now shifted to sustainability in a corporate management, transparency in organizational structures and shareholder engagement activities. Shareholders composition. PharmaNutra company has total authorized equity share capital amounting to 1,123,097 euro, which is comprised of 9,680,977 ordinary shares without any nominal or face value. The current shareholding structure of the PharmaNutra is given below. Andrea Lacorte and Roberto Lacorte are the founder members of the company. Andrea Lacorte is holding 31.38%, Roberto Lacorte is holding 23.13%. Then Beta SRL, which is a one-person company. Only sole shareholder and sole director is a Carlo Volpi, which is holding 10.48% of the total capital. The shareholders composition, as you can see in this image, insider owner are holding approximately 65%, then institutional investor holding 25%, and public or free floating is 10%. As per the rules and regulation of equity capital market, the share traded on AIM shall have minimum free float of at least 10%, which is duly complied. Let's move with the first firm's investment. Company do have equity investment as well as investment in bonds and investment funds. The equity investment is in the equity shares of Red Lions SPA, which is amounting to 250,000 euros, which also equal to 15.15% of total issued capital of Red Lions SPA. Further, the company also have investment in financial instrument like bonds and investment funds. The details has been given in this slide. The total amount of investment goes approximately 5,326,000 euros. Apart to this, the company also have purchased a building complex. The said property is located in Pisa, and this is intended to be a new headquarters of the group, in addition to the production plant and research and development center. So this is the firm's investment. Financial analyst opinion. Though the company has to provide the information to the public for purpose of the for the purpose so that the investor can make a good investment decision and allocate their capital. So not only that information, but another important source is a research report prepared and distributed by the financial analyst and their firms. The PharmaNutra shares got admitted for the trading in the month of July 2017. At that time, the trading was at euro 10 per share. Now, currently, the company's equity share are trading at rupees 28. So, within 3 years, company shares got upward direction from euro 10 to euro 28. There are two financial analysts. The opinion about the financial analyst has been given here. The first is Altantara Italian Equity Research, and the second one is Mediobanca Securities. Both are in favor of buying the shares of the company. Here you can see the growth in the shares of the PharmaNutra company from July 2017 till 30th November 2020, date of this project report. Let's move forward with the fundamental analysis, wherein we have used various models